These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun.
Ashterudalad. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. As
These
the
cave
goddess.
spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil. Immediately. So be it.
For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashterudalad. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall
Our
be done.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashterudalad. For Kalimdor. Ashterudalad. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashterudalad. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wild.
Who threatens these lands?
I am sworn to
The
avenge.
goddess calls.
Inventory is full.
As the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
In
So be
position.
it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately.
Ashterudalad. It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep
goddess
dulled
calls.
my senses? Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun. So be it. By Elun. So be it. Immediately.
Ashterudalad.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged
As
the
the
enemy.
goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are
The
one.
goddess calls. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Inventory is full.
Ashterudalad.
The goddess calls. As the goddess
Our
wills.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard. I shall not fear. I walk in shadow, as the goddess wills. I shall not fear.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Inventory is full.
What threatens these lands?
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately, as the goddess wills. So be it.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately, as the goddess
The land
wills.
and I are one. It shall be done.
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it.
For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. Anudora! As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Your move. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Our
Right the way.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. So be it.
Something
I heed
is
the voice
amiss.
of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Demon vial. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
So be it. Immediately.
Anudora. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune, as the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
It shall be done.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. Ashrathoraman.
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. This must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. Goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild? Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It shall be done. The land and I are one.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador, something is amiss. For Kalimdor, has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. The land and I are one. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman.
For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor, Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Who threatens these lands? It shall be done. Something is amiss. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have
Something is
engaged the
amiss.
enemy. Our warriors have engaged
The
the
land
enemy.
and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Anudora, Ashtherodanador. is amiss. Anudora. As sleep dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Is there trouble?
The land and I are one. Threatens these lands. Anudora. Something is amiss. Press the attack!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. As sleep dulled my senses. What threatens these
Your mana
lands?
is depleted.
It shall be done. Torfala Nordora. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Anudora. The land and I are one. Press the attack! For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Pathetic wretches! How dare you! Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Pathetic wretches. For Kalimdor.
Thy bidding for my brothers.
The land and I are one.
Thy bidding.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Inventory is full.
It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. I are one. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, Anudora. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the bear god's presence.
Bear gods? The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Dulled my senses? Anudora. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, what threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral. The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
I bid you.
Threatens these lands. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss.
It has begun. For my brothers, it has begun.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss. Anudora. It shall be done.
That's a given.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss.
Our warriors have
For
engaged the
Kalimdor.
enemy.
Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor, it shall
Our
be done.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
For my brothers, it has begun. For my brothers. No one shall be
What
the wiser.
threatens these lands?
For my
The
brothers.
land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora.
That's a given. It has begun. For my brothers.
The land and I are one.
Shandor Stormbridge. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormbridge.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Furion was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Someone threatens the wilds. In the name of Cenarius! In position. I heed the voice of his mouth. So be it, as the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it, by Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Someone comes to mind. As the goddess wills. Anudora! So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elun. Waiting on you.
I am sworn to avenge. I walk in shadows.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess
Make
wills.
it fast.
Immediately.
Standing guard. My wait is over. I shall not fear. As the goddess wills. My wait is over.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. By Elun. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Induli Retha. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun. Anudora! So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Hinduli Rathal. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. By Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. Anudora! Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Hinduli Rathad. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. By Elun. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably.
In position.
The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it.
Death to the intruders.
By Elun. No move. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge. Pray for dawn.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild. Anudora!
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. For Kalimdor. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately.
On your mark. Standing guard.
Move. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. The treants moved to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
Point the way.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess
Speak your
wills.
mind. I
The
shall
goddess
not fear.
calls. Immediately.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
Your move.
As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Ashitoraman. Immediately. By Elune. Someone threatens the wall.
Speak your mind.
Walk away. Ashitoraman. So be it. Immediately.
Inventory is
So
full.
be it. By Elune. So be it.
Your move. Done.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Point the way. Fair enough.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
Ashrithoraman.
Point the way. Done.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
Standing guard. As the goddess
Ashrithoraman.
wills. I walk in shadow. My wait is over.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. By
Our
Elune.
warriors have engaged the
As
enemy.
the goddess wills. So be it. Someone in the wild. The goddess wills. Anudora! By Elune. Immediately.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrithoraman. So be it. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness. Your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.